What's going on, y'all? Gonna have a nice trade recap today. So yeah, we took a shorts on Nas, hit a little 1 to 3. So yeah, so going in the morning, my main pair I always trade is 30. I normally trade Dow. So this morning, as we opened, um, we were higher up in this gap here. I was definitely looking to see the longs because I wanted to see us go for this previous day high. First thing I do every time before I get on the chart, I mark out previous day high, previous day low. If we have a decent level, I'll run the fib, but today it was just low-key chop work. It didn't look too good. So going into the morning though, I definitely was looking to see longs. They even fill this 1 hour gap here, and possibly fill that, fully fill it to the tick, but mainly to target that previous day high. I also looked at Nas this morning. As we got into Nas, I noticed that we had already ran the previous day high. So mainly my next thing here is to see, I want to see if it's going to break above that high or if it's going to false break below it. So yesterday we had the same textbook setup yesterday, but on Nas as well. We had ran that previous day high, false break, took the short off of the 1 hour gap as well. Same thing today. Um, 30 this open, instantly just sold, a few minutes in after open, kind of just sold off there. Didn't run that previous day high. It was only, let's see, what, 10 points away, 15 points away. So ideally then I moved just on over to Nas, try to see if there was a setup on there. Yeah, man, so it's pretty easy, man. This shit was pretty textbook these last couple of days, and the way I trade false breaks and off of gaps and imbalances. I trade on the 1 hour time frame or the 4 hour. I used to trade ICT and all that shit, but sometimes that shit's just a little too overcomplicated. The simpler, the better. The simpler, the easier. Less is more. That's just the way this shit kind of works. I'm not gonna sit there and overcomplicate things and stress my mind out to look for 50 million different confluences. And this is just what works for me. But this morning, like I said, I was looking for buys overall after seeing Nas run this previous day high. Kind of just sat on my hands until about 10 o'clock. Once that 10 o'clock candle opened, I was wanting to see the retracement here. Let me do this replay. I was wanting to see more of this. I wanted to see price come down, go lower, then just drop. So waited for that 10 a.m. candle to open. Let's see. Yeah, candle opened. So we had that. We had this 1 hour gap on top of the false break of this previous day high. So 1 hour gap plus the false break, previous day high. We also have it at 10 a.m. I only trade within 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. in those 2 hours. I do not trade anything past that. I want to be in the market when all the most volume is there, no matter what. I want to be there. So ideally, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for the shorts. Shorts off this 1 hour gap, false break of that previous day high. Wanted to see it get tapped into. I was targeting the London low. It was not swept yet. We had London and Asia low resting below. So I wanted to see both of those end up getting swept. I was in the trade. I will say this is the exact candle that I got in off of. That exact candle there. We sat there and chopped forever. Same thing as yesterday. Same situation. Yesterday my trade. I sat in the chop the entire time until it finally hit my take profit. And it took I think over an hour. I think yeah, it was like well over an hour. Like that shit was just absurd. But let's see. And I blow my shit. Hey, in my cup. Yeah, that shit took dumb long yesterday with that trade. But yeah, today that shit was literally a textbook setup. Shit, 1 hour gap, false break of that previous day high. Instantly have the false break and the bull or bearish now engulfing candle. So that was just a clear, easy setup. A plus, to be honest. Definitely could have ran it maybe to the previous day low if it'll continue, but not really looking forward to that. I'm one and done for the day. I got my money. Yeah, this is it. I'm currently on a really bad losing streak right now. I'm trying to make my way back, but my account was literally at negative $1,786, and I've currently brought it back 500 bucks in the last 2 days. So making a comeback there, fucking gonna make this shit happen, man. I'm grateful for even every opportunity that I get to wake up and do this. And yeah, man, shit, excited to make this shit shake.